class today, you're going to want one heavy lower body dumbbell that you're going to hold at chest level for 2 exercises. And then you're going to want upper body dumbbells. We've got chest, we've got shoulders, so whatever dumbbells you need for that. And then of course a mat or a soft surface. I'll go ahead and start going over our moves. Our first move, we just have overhead reach jumping jacks. So instead of swinging your arms, you're just going to push your arms up, slight bend, and then jumping out for that. And then our next one, with your same leg, we'll start with the right leg, that lower body dumbbell that you need held at the chest. You are going to step forward into a lunge, step back into a lunge, same leg. And as you step back, you're going to hold just that high knee. Count in your head to about 2 seconds, and then you're right back to it again. Front lunge, reverse lunge, hold and balance. That's move number 2. Move number 3, we will do the left leg then. So an entire minute to each leg of lunges. Our next move is a dumbbell swing. If you have a kettlebell at home, totally use that instead. Feet wide, toes pointed forward, push the hips back, and then push the hips forward. Don't worry about bringing that dumbbell or that weight up too high. Keep it right at shoulder level. And then our next one is a kneeling dumbbell squat. So again, we need that heavy dumbbell for lower body. You're up on those knees, you sit back on those heels, and then you power up. It is just like you would do for a squat if you're pushing those hips back, heels down, and then power up. We're just taking the lower half of our legs out of that equation. So go as heavy as you can when you're loading those weights there. And then we'll lay it down. You don't have to hold a glute bridge. You can have knees bent and feet flat, or you can hold a glute bridge, but we have a chest fly, or a chest press to a fly. I guess it really doesn't matter the order you do it. Palms facing, lower, raise, slide bend in the arms open, bring it back. Press, press, and then that fly. And then we'll stand it on up for an upright row to a lateral raise. So dumbbell in each hand, palms facing your body, up, down, out, and then return. If you need to modify during that one, just switch to doing one arm at a time, and you can give that other arm a break. And then our next one is a prone dumbbell leg curl. So you're gonna need a dumbbell, and you can hold it either between your ankles or you can hold it between your shoes, completely up to you. But it's prone, so you are lying flat on your stomach. So I'm gonna do a modification for this one, obviously. But just to show you, you're gonna lie on your stomach. You've got that dumbbell in between the feet or the ankles, and you are curling that dumbbell towards your glutes. So you need to pin that dumbbell between those legs or the feet, wherever you choose, and curl in. If you want to modify with me, I'm going to be doing alternating donkey raises, and you can tuck a dumbbell in between back behind your knee. Completely up to you, but the actual move I want you to do is lying on your stomach, pin one dumbbell between ankles and shoes, curl towards the glutes, and then lay it back down. And then we have a narrow glute bridge, so we'll flip it over, feet pinned together, press those heels down, we'll raise those glutes up. And then your last one is a down dog, and then the knee is gonna go to the opposite wrist for like a twisting oblique. So those hips will be up towards the sky, and then you go into plank, and we send that knee to the wrist. Down dog, knee to the opposite wrist. So you'll get a nice little stretch while we're working our core for that one. So those are our 10 moves. Like I said, if you came into class a little late, you need dumbbells for upper body, and you need one heavy dumbbell for lower body. Our first move is overhead reach jumping jacks. So instead of arms swinging in that half circle, we're going to press straight up, palms facing up. 1 minute on the clock, round 1. 3, 2, 1, begin. If you need to modify this, you'll just switch to single-sided and tap instead of hop. Halfway, reach those arms up tall. Nice little warm up, move 1. Next up is our lunges. 2, 1. Grab one heavy dumbbell for lower body. Right leg only. Lunge forward, lunge back, and then hold your knee here. Count to 2 seconds. Repeat. Forward, back, all with your right leg only. No left leg. And let's go. A little bit of balance with this one. Tap out that foot whenever you need to. Otherwise, that foot could be elevated the whole time, except for obviously when you're holding your lunges. Get that knee down. "15 seconds left. Even though our right leg's the one moving, you should be feeling it in your left. 3, 2, 1. Bring that weight down. Shake out the arm, shake out that left ankle, right leg a little bit. Same thing. Now the left leg's the mover. Lunge front, lunge back, and then pause and hold for 2 seconds with that high knee raise. 3, 2, 1, go. Hold that belly button in tight when you hold that knee. Pull those shoulders back. Ten seconds left. Three, 2, 1. Next up, dumbbell swings, or if you have a kettlebell at home. Two-handed swing. Feet wider than shoulder width, toes pointed forward. Lead with your hips. 3, 2, 1. Here we go. Push the hips back. Thrust forward. That dumbbell does not go higher than shoulder height. We're here for a minute, so focus on form. Push the hips back, dumbbell follows. Thrust forward. Keep all the weight in those heels. Feel it in your hamstrings. Ten seconds left. Don't rush. And time. Kneeling dumbbell squat. Dumbbell right at those shoulders. We're all the way up tall. Sit down on your feet, on your shoes, on your heels. Go. Then power up. It may not feel like much, but you are working your glutes and your quads. Just like if you were fully standing for a squat. Pushing your butt back and then powering up. "20 seconds left. Then we'll need our upper body weight. So we've got that chest press to fly. Three, 2, 1. Upper body dumbbells laid on down. Glute bridge is optional. You can just lay it back flat, feet on the floor, knees bent. Palms facing the entire time. Lower down, press up, and fly. Ready? Go. Slide bend those elbows. Let your upper arms touch the floor on the press and the fly. Keep that slight bend in those elbows. 10 seconds left. And then we stand up. 3, 2, 1. Bring yourself up to standing. Upright row, lower, lateral raise. 3, 2, 1. Begin. Palms facing, then palms at the sides. Again, a modification. Just make it single-sided, so do one arm at a time. If you need that little rest for the other arm, whatever works for you. Slight bend of those knees for stability. $20 seconds left. Last 10. Then you're going to lay down for that dumbbell curl. 3, 2, 1. All right, dumbbell leg curl prone. So on your stomach, hands can be at your sides or straight ahead of you. Pin that dumbbell between your ankles or between your shoes. You're curling that dumbbell to your glutes. 3, 2, 1. Here we go. Or modify with me and alternate donkey raises. You're going to work your inner thighs too as well because you're pinning that dumbbell in its place and that activates those inner thigh muscles. Start with a light weight and work your way up if you can. Be comfortable with it. Or if you still want to do it without a weight, then remove the weight and still apply that pressure. Pin those thighs together. Still activate those muscles. Activate those hamstrings, back of the thigh. That's what we're working on. 15 seconds left. Good job. Three, 2, 1. Safely lower that dumbbell down. Flip it over. We've got our narrow glute bridge. So feet are pinned together. Let's push our hips and glutes up. 3, 2, 1. Here we go. Keep those feet together. You should still be feeling those inner thigh muscles activated with this. Get that back off the ground. Hips up, squeezing those glutes. If you need to, lower down and then bring it back up. 2 moves back to back, activating those inner thigh muscles. All the weight in those heels, squeezing the glutes. Don't slowly let yourself lower down. Stay up, stay up. $15 seconds left. Keep those legs pinned together, feet, come on, you got it. 4, 3, 2, 1. Flip it over. Little oblique action here. So down dog, push those hips up, try to get those heels down, and then send your right knee to your left wrist, back to down dog, and then switch sides. 3, 2, 1. Here we go. Drop yourself kind of into that plank position to bring that knee there. Drive that knee towards that wrist, not your elbow. I want wrist. We're getting those deep oblique muscles. And you get a lovely stretch with that down dog in between. Less than 20 seconds away from your first break. Three, 2, 1. Take your break. We've got a little over a minute, and then we'll be right back for round 2. Last 10 seconds of break. We're getting back ready for round 2. Overhead reach jacks. 3, 2, 1. Here we go. Palms up to the sky. And then pull those arms back down. It's like you're pushing something up overhead, and then you're bringing it back down. Activate those upper back muscles too as well. If you can mentally tell yourself to pull those arms back down. Shoulders, chest, and back, all right here with our cardio wheels. Good job, pick up that pace, let's go. Right back into it. 15 seconds left, come on. Three, 2, 1. Grab your heavy dumbbell, right leg, front lunge, back lunge, hold that knee. Take your time. 3, 2, 1. Here we go. Get that knee down. Thirty seconds left. Set that right foot down whenever you need to. Last 10. 3, 2, 1. Good. Bring that weight down. Check out the legs. Rotate around that left ankle a little bit. Time for the left leg to move now. 3, 2, 1. Here we go. Jog halfway. Last 10. 4, 3, 2, 1. Dumbbell swings are next. Step it out wide, toes forward. Kettlebell if you've got it at home. All in the hips. Keep those legs straight. And begin. Just because this kind of gets a little speedy, you don't have to rush. You're in control of that speed. Work against that dumbbell a little bit. Pace yourself for a minute. All the way in those heels, especially when that dumbbell's going through the legs. And squeeze those glutes when you're standing up tall. As soon as you thrust those hips forward, you're squeezing those glutes. Three, 2, 1. Take it down, kneeling dumbbell squat. Sit all the way back to those heels and then power up. 3, 2, 1. Begin. As heavy as you can make this. Make those quads work, front of the thigh. Just like that dumbbell swing. Squeezing those glutes when we're up tall. "15 seconds left. Then we stay down on the ground. We've got chest press for that fly coming up next. 3, 2, 1. Upper body weights. Back flat on the ground. Holding a glute bridge, totally optional. Palms facing the entire time. 3, 2, 1. Here we go. Remember, let those upper arms touch the floor. They can hang out there for a little bit. "15 seconds left. 4, 3, 2, 1. Very good. Bring it all the way up. We still need our upper body weights. Upright row to that lateral raise, arms out to the sides. 3, 2, 1, here we go. Another one, we do not need to rush. Slow on that pull and lowering phase. Total shoulder burner right here. Working every aspect inside of that shoulder, front, middle, and back. Try to really stabilize your feet and your stance, especially on that lateral raise. If you have to kind of rock yourself back, you need to drop your weights. They should be able to stay in a nice straight line. You shouldn't have to swing or give momentum to get those arms up. 3, 2, 1. All right, down on the ground, lying flat on your stomach. Pin that weight in the ankles or the shoes. Curl towards the glutes and then lower back down. Try it without weight. Try it with a super light weight before you move up. 3, 2, 1. Here we go. Or modify with me and alternate with those donkey raises. Either way, we're all working the same muscles here, our glutes, our hamstrings. Still working hard even without a weight. Don't forget, squeeze those legs together. "20 seconds left. Then we're gonna work those glutes even more with our glute bridge. Last 10. 3, 2, 1. Great job. Flip it over, narrow glute bridge. If you want to make this more challenging and hold a weight at the hips, you totally can. Feet pinned together, legs pinned together, and we raise them up. Here we go. Squeezing the glutes. My lower and mid back is up off the ground. I'm pressing my heels really firmly into the ground. Just gonna breathe through it. Hold it here. Again, whenever you need a break, lower down and power right back up where you were. Try not to take more than 2 breaks. Try and hold it this whole minute. Keep squeezing those glutes. If this feels too easy, you are not activating those glutes how I need you to. Pin the legs together, squeeze the glutes. 10 seconds left. 4, 3, 2, 1. Lower down, flip it over. Down dog, knee to wrist. Go into that flat back when you bring that knee into that wrist. Don't stay in down dog. Let the hips drop down. 3, 2, 1. Here we go. And how long you hold that down dog, totally up to you. Your workout, your class. Make it work for you. I'm just showing you what moves we're doing. But I do want you to strive to bring that knee to that wrist. We're going further than if our elbows were bent when we bring our knees to elbow. Our wrists are lower to the ground, so it activates those inner oblique muscles. Last 10. 3, 2, 1. Awesome job. Take your last break and then we'll do our last round. Last 10 seconds of your break, round 3, overhead reach jacks. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Here we go. Last time for everything. Let's get that heart rate back up after our break. Wake that body back up so we can finish strong. Don't forget to modify this. It's single-sided. Take the jump out of it. Push and pull those arms. Push, pull, push, pull. Last 10. 3, 2, 1. Very good. Heavy dumbbell front lunge, reverse lunge, knee hold with the right leg only. Three, 2, 1. Begin. Get that knee down every time. None of this is rushed. So get down deep in that lunge. You can have that foot down when you come back center and then step back. You don't have to stay on that balancing act the whole time. "15 seconds left. Come on. As low as you've gotten this whole time, right here. Finish strong. 3, 2, 1. Shake the legs out. You ready for the left leg? Five, 4, 3, 2, 1. Left. Good job, you guys. "20 seconds left. You're doing awesome. I know no one wants 2 minutes of lunges, but you're doing it. 4, 3, 2, 1. Shake it out. Dumbbell swing or kettlebell if you have one at home. Stay wide. All in those heels and those hips. 3, 2, 1. Here we go. Remember, you're in control of how fast you go. You can totally pace yourself out for swings. Third time through it, have good form. Don't try to reach that dumbbell back as far as you can. It's as far as your hips can go. Once you've reached that limit, you go. That dumbbell is just following you. It's not guiding you. 20 seconds left. Last 5. 3, 2, 1. Great job. Take it down. Kneeling dumbbell squat. 3, 2, 1. Here we go. Push that butt back as far as it can go, drop it down as low as it can go, and then power up. It's all in the speed to return yourself to that starting position. "20 seconds left. Next up is chest press to fly. Three, 2, 1. Good. Flip it over. Grab those dumbbells. Remember, palm spacing the entire time. 4, 3, 2, 1. Begin. Extend those arms out as far as they'll go with that bend in the elbow. That's what's really going to target those muscles. "15 seconds left. Time seems to fly by on this one. Last 4, 3, 2, 1. Set those dumbbells down. Bring yourself up to standing. Upright row to lateral raise. 3, 2, 1. Here we go. Remember, you're in control. And you shouldn't have to get that momentum to get those dumbbells out to the sides. You either need to drop it to one arm at a time or drop your weights down a little bit lower. Slightly bend those knees, sit back on those heels, support your trunk. "15 seconds left. 4, 3, 2, 1. Awesome job. All right, lay it down on your stomach. Get that dumbbell pinned between the legs or the shoes. Curl those heels, that weight towards your glutes, or modify with me. Here we go, begin. Halfway. Ten seconds left. Good job. 3, 2, 1. Onto our narrow glute bridge. Feet pinned together, legs pinned together. 3, 2, 1. Raise them up. Squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. And think happy thoughts. This minute's gonna go by so fast. Pressing those heels really hard into the ground. That's gonna get those hips up even higher than you thought you could. Those quads should be on fire. Hamstrings, inner thigh, glutes, everything below the waist on fire. Keep holding it. "20 seconds left. Come on, you got this. No breaks. Keep that booty up off the ground. You got this. Last 10. Then you are 1 exercise away from being done with your workout today. Stay with me. 4, 3, 2, 1. Oh, awesome job. Flip it back over. Down dog, knee to wrist. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. Let's work those obliques. Drop into that flat back. Knee to opposite wrist. Or as close as you can get to that wrist. Get your breathing to match up with your movement. Inhale in down dog. Exhale as you bring knee to wrist. 20 seconds left. Almost done. Last 10. Last 3, 2, 1. Drop it down, toes together, knees apart. Child's pose to end it out. Awesome job. Stay there as long as you need to, and I'll see you next time.